Hey you guys. I wanted to do this review a lot differently than what I'm going to do it today. And that's because I am now 25 days, 22 days post-op, and I just received my office surgery procedure. Of course, how convenient, right? Um when you only get 30 days to complain. But let me move you guys to right here so that I can read it to you. Um, Dang it, it's not gonna work like this. Well, I'm just gonna have to hold on to y'all for a second. Um, I'm gonna start by reading pretty much what was written in my file. He started off by saying that I was morbidly obese and had a BMI of 37. The day before, I was informed that I had a BMI of 34. So I don't really know, the significance or difference of the body mass index or whatever the case may be. Then he proceeds to go, we have discussed the limits of liposuction that we can do in a single setting only up to, in her case, 3 to 4 liters. Keep that in your head. 3 to 4 liters. All right. We're going to go into procedure in detail. He starts by saying that they only pulled 1,800 cc's from my front area. 1,800 cc's is 1.2 liters, okay? So we're going to stick with the 1.2 liters. Let's just do some math. 1.2 liters, okay? Then he proceeds to say that he could only pull 1,200 liters from my back flanks and my fat rolls. You see all this chunkiness? Yeah, he couldn't get none of that. He could only pull 1,200 cc's, which is, I think, a liter. That's just a liter. Okay? So, in this area, he said it was very difficult to liposuction her back and folds because we have encountered significant fibrosis and bleeding in the area. The patient did have some dyspigmented scars in the back that may be associated with a previous liposuction that she did not admit to us or even had a fat transfer. Nigga, I did not have liposuction ever in my life before. I've not had anything that would dyspigment scars in my back. I had nothing done to my back for you to say that you could not liposuction my back. But okay, let's play games with you. Or or fat transfer. So my fat ass, I promise y'all, I'm gonna figure out how to add photos. I was shaped like a block. So you telling me that I had a fucking fat transfer when I was already shaped squared off? Okay, cool. We gonna act like none of this ever fucking happened. This fibrosis may be a result of that, or it may just be her individual characteristics. Then he goes and says that they were only able to inject 700 cc's back in. 700 cc's back in is what this man wrote on my charts. 700 cc's, y'all. That's not even a fucking liter. That's not even a liter. So first off, we're going to say at best, you poured out I'm going to say 2.4 to 2.5 liters max. Now, you started off saying you're going to go for 3 or 4, which is what I was under the impression when I was doing my pre-surgical talk with him, like 10 minutes before I fucking had to get the surgery. He said to me, we're gonna do 3 to 4, not 1 to 2, not 2 to 3. He said 3 to 4 liters. Also in this documentation, he states 3 to 4 liters of fat that we're going to remove. Let's just talk about the removal. This you're going to remove. Okay, sir. So you removed less than the 3 to 4 liters that you told me you were going to remove. Correct. Then you only put back 700 cc's, bro. You only put back 700 cc's. It's no fucking wonder that I'm unhappy with my results. It's no fucking wonder that I feel like my butt has not changed, because it fucking hasn't. You put 700 cc's in my ass from you stating I am morbidly obese. What is 700 fucking cc's gonna do? What is 700 cc's gonna do? I'm so confused. What is 700 cc's gonna do? And it upsets me because I didn't want to go through the surgery with DR.POTPARIC. Because when I first met him, I met him the day of surgery. Okay? Normally, if you're coming from out of town, you do your consultation with somebody else. Then the day of surgery, you meet the doctor. Okay, cool. So when I met him, of course anybody that's ever been under the needle or ever had this type of, nervousness, we're jittery, we're nervous, we're anxious, we're looking for anything to help calm us. So the first thing I say to this motherfucking man was, hey sir, how are you? I looked you up on YouTube and I saw your BBL procedures, and it definitely made me more comfortable and confident in what's going to happen today. This imbecile looked me in my face and said, while you were researching me, did you research that you can die? Yeah, I bullshit you not. This man said it to me just like that, and paused. Like, while you're researching me, did you look up your research that you can die? Then he proceeds to give me the whole rundown of all the complications that I'm probably going to have or could have. Then he gets upset because, as you guys can fucking see, I'm heavily pierced. So I have some piercings that can't be removed, but everything that can be removed, I remove. I also asked this man, if these are going to be an issue, I can literally go to a tattoo shop really quick and have this shit snatched out, taken out, whatever the case may be. I don't want you to be well, no, we're just going to have to work with what you got. Okay, cool. He stood my ass up. He started marking me. I'm going to put all my pictures on Instagram. I have a surgical Instagram. It is HDSX. That's all it is. HDSX. Or my email on there is Heavenly Mailbox. So he stands me up and he's doing the markings, and then he's like, oh, well, you're going to need a tummy tuck. I said, yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be coming back for round 2 to get my boobs done and to get a tummy tuck. He's like, oh, well, it's not going to be cute. You're not going to be satisfied with these results. Right then, I wanted to leave. I pulled a nurse in the back and I asked her, I said, what is the refund policy? Just like that. I said, sis, what's the refund policy? She stated to me, I wish I got her fucking name. She stated to me that far into the surgery, it was no refund. So here I am. My surgery is paid for, $4,000. So I can either walk away, no surgery, no money, or I can deal with this fucking douche bag. He's a very, very, very unsettling, unwelcoming man. He literally, there was nothing comforting about this gentleman. There was nothing welcoming about him. There was nothing about him that said to me, I'm here for you. You're going to be okay. The fuck? If something goes wrong, I'm going to try medically my best to make sure that you're not dead. Nothing nothing. But again, being the person who I was, I hadn't slept at all the night before. I'm thinking I got like surgery jitters. I'm panicking. I'm like, okay, girl, you tripping. You tripping. I've seen some reviews about how impatient the people at CG Cosmetics can be. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, you already know. You know, some of the girls were saying that they can be very impatient and very short-tempered. Just don't do anything to upset the man any further. Got it. I backed my mental back up. He then says to me, what about your vagina? Can I lipo this if I need more fat? In my mind, I got back rolls. I got side rolls. I got front rolls. I got under boob rolls. I got rolls for days. There's not a point in time where he would have needed to lipo the top of my vagina. Like this part. You would have never needed to lipo the top of my vagina. Okay. I said, clear as day, no. You cannot take fat from there. You cannot pull fat from there. I do not want my vagina touched. I woke up with fucking lipo. My pussy was lipoed anyways. Excuse my language. My vagina was lipoed anyways. Against my request and what I said to this gentleman. So you pulled fat from my vagina, but you couldn't even pull all the fat from my back and my stomach? And then your cop-out of a fucking answer is that, oh, I didn't fucking tell you guys I had liposuction before? Bitch, because I never had liposuction before. Because I've never had any surgical procedures that would even be remotely similar to fucking liposuction. I told you guys about whatever medical history I had. I was fully and completely honest about every fucking thing that you asked me. So you get on here and you tell me, okay, we can do 3 or 4 liters. We can't go above 4, but I'm gonna do at least 3. Okay, I got you, Pops. He's already an old ass fucking man. I then expressed to him that, you know, I'm having a lot of nervousness. I'm feeling, you know, my anxiety. I'm getting a little panicky. He's like, put the quotes with this. I don't understand why y'all go through this if y'all know what it is. Why you come in here nervous? Again, I decided to go through with it, and that's what the fuck I get. That's what the fuck I get. But I promise you, ladies, if you have surgery with DR.POTPARIC, please try to get another fucking doctor. I'm not saying at CG Cosmetics, because my experience overall with CG, I didn't have a bad experience. The freaking front desk people were amazing. The freaking massage lady there was amazing. Everybody there was a breath of fresh air. They were smiling. They were very welcoming. People were saying that they were having a hard time contacting them back on the phone. I had none of those fucking issues. I had no issues with contacting these people. I had no issues with the information I needed to get from surgery to my recovery house. I had no issues with signing in. I had no issues with pre-op. I had no issues with anything except this man. And I said it. When I was leaving, I went to the front desk and I asked one of the young ladies, I was like, hey, DR.POTPARIC, he's a little harsh. What can be done about it? Because I asked him not to lipo my vagina, and I did not know this until after I went to go get my first massage. Once I took my faja off and I could see where everything was bruised and, what all had been done. And no, I'm not saying because my vagina was bruised, that means that I had lipo on my vagina. I'm saying because I had lipo on my vagina is because I had fucking lipo on my vagina. Got it. So, everybody there was very polite. The people were very patient. But again, if you have DR.POTPARIC, I don't know. As you guys have been seeing from my previous videos, I'm not happy with my butt. I'm very uneven. You put 700 cc's in uneven. How, sir? How did you fucking do that? I am uneven. I have a circular or a little piece of hip on one, and then I have a square on the other side of my butt. Got it. Oh, I'm so disgusted, y'all. I'm hurt. I feel betrayed. And I know that my little $4,000 didn't make or break his fucking situation, but I do feel taken for what I paid. I feel very taken. I feel very taken. I feel very played. And I wish CG Cosmetics the best, but I hope that if this video ever gets back to anybody there that can make a difference, DR.POTPARIC is not going to be good for your company, especially with his personal page. If anybody wants to see this man's work, go and Google him. Go on his personal website and look at all the terrible fucking aftercares that he has. And he posts them as before and afters. These people look botched. Every single person looks botched. This came again after I woke up from fucking surgery and I just knew something was not right. Thank you, God, that I am not dead. Thank you, God, that I don't have an infection. Thank you, God. But the purpose of a Brazilian butt lift, a butt enhancement surgery, is to enhance my ass. And if you were unable to do so, then it medically, professionally, you should have just said, you know what? Like he wrote on the thing, I think your BMI is 37. That is too high. I'm not comfortable with the surgery. Or, Mr. Man, you could have said, well, with X, Y, and Z, I can't do this. We even discussed I didn't go into it like, oh, I want an Instagram booty. I want a big bubble butt. No, I said, do the best you can do for me and my body type to make my butt round. I'm not asking for no fucking bowling balls on my butt. I'm not asking for a table. I'm not asking for any of that. And I said that to him. I said, I don't have these weird false expectations. I'm not going into it expecting to wake up snatched and patched because I wasn't getting anything done to my stomach. I wasn't getting anything done to my boobs. So I knew that it was going to be very, minimum, very standard. But 700 cc's, y'all, come on, y'all. Why the fuck would I have to pay for that? That's not fair and that's not right. And professionally and medically, it looks bad on the entire company. It looks bad on the entire CG Cosmetics. It looks bad. It looks bad. And it looks fucking bad. DR.POTPARIC is a fucking fool, y'all. He's a mess. He's an old guy. He's old as fuck. And I don't think that he's there for that kind of surgery. I feel like he's more of a older surgical gentleman, meaning he likes to, do like faces of older women, or maybe breast lifts, or little tummy tucks, little stuff, to improve older, saggier skin. He's definitely not well equipped to work with skin that snaps back or youth. He's not equipped to work with youth. So if you can, you better find another doctor, because he's not going to be there for you. He's not going to be comforting to you. Or I hope that my video gets back to him and he becomes a little bit more fucking genuine or sincere as a fucking human being. Like, sir, the fuck? The audacity of you.